Hello, my students, 8th grade. Welcome again to English classes. For today, inshallah, we're going to continue our lessons from unit number 8, and today's lesson is reading. For today, we're going to have two outcomes. The first one is to read an article about April Fool's Day, and the second one is to learn about making nouns from verbs. So you need to open your student book page 91 and your workbook page 80. As I said, we're going to read an article about April Fool's Day. As you see in front of you, here we have a quiz or questions. Try to answer them, and we're going to start with listening to the text, and after that we're going to discuss it. So let us listen now.
CD 2, Track 36. Listen to the article. April Fool's Day. Be careful. Today is the 1st of April. Don't listen to your friends when they say school's closed for a week. Don't run to the window if your dad tells you it's snowing. It's April Fool's Day, and you don't want to be the fool. People believe that April Fool's Day began in the 16th century, when New Year's Day moved from the 1st of April to the 1st of January. Of course, there wasn't any TV or internet, so people didn't know about this change until several years later. People who continued to celebrate New Year's Day on the 1st of April were called fools. Playing jokes on the 1st of April is still normal in English-speaking countries today. News programs enjoy the fun too. Here are two of the most famous jokes from the British TV channel, the BBC. In 1957, they showed a program about spaghetti growing on trees. A lot of people thought it was true, and they phoned the BBC to ask where they could buy the trees. Then, in 1980, they said that Big Ben, the famous clock in London, had a new digital face. Everyone was very unhappy about the change, until the BBC told them it was an April Fool's joke.
Fact. In 2013, a famous internet search engine said that people could now use the internet to look for different smells. It was one of the most popular April Fool's jokes ever.
So April Fool's Day began in the 16th century when the New Year's Day moved from 1 April to 1 January. So a lot of people believe that the beginning of a new year is in 1 of April. They don't know the change and what happened that it is moved to 1 of April. So people continue to celebrate New Year's Day in 1 or on 1 April. So in this day, people used to play jokes. Not just the people, also the TV programs in some channels, they used to make jokes with the people. And here we have two pictures of two jokes that the TV programs did that. The first picture here, it is in 1957. They showed it a program about spaghetti that it is growing on trees, so the people believed that, and they start asking about where can they buy the trees. In picture number 2, in 1980, they said that the Big Ben, the famous clock in London, it has a new digital face, so the people weren't happy with that until they know that it was an April Fool's joke. Now let us answer the questions that we have in the quiz. Number 1, on April Fool's Day, people with B play jokes on each other. Number 2, before the 16th century, New Year's Day was on the 1st of April. A. Number 3, April Fool's Day is only in England, only on TV, in places where people speak English. It is with C, in places where people speak English. Number 4, spaghetti with C doesn't grow on trees. And the last one, Big Ben with B is in London. So here are the answers. Now we're going to move to the second idea, which is making nouns from adjectives. Here we're going to take the verb and we're going to form from this verb a noun by adding ing, and we called it gerund. Look at the article again. Find the noun from the verb play. What do we add to the verb to make the noun? We have the noun from the verb play is playing, and we add an ing to make it a noun, and we called it a gerund. Now let us move to exercise number 4. Complete these sentences with the correct form of verbs in the box. Here we have phrases. We're going to put the phrase in the suitable case or in the suitable form by adding ing to the verb to make it a gerund or a noun. Number 1. Playing jokes on the 1st of April is still normal in English speaking countries. Number 2, I think watching TV or watching films on TV is better than going to the cinema. Number 3, having a party on your birthday is a great way to see all your friends and have fun. Number 4, taking photos with your mobile is easier than with a camera. Number 5, playing an instrument in a band is hard work if you have to play a concert every weekend. And the last one, using the internet on a very small computer screen is difficult. Now let us move to the workbook exercise number 6. Complete the second sentence so it has a similar meaning to the first sentence. For example, it's easy to send photos with this mobile phone. The verb here is send. How can we make a noun from the verb send? Of course, by adding ing. So sending photos is easy with this mobile phone. Number 2, it's a great fun to go to the park. Going to the park is a great fun. Number 3, it's better to swim in the sea than in a pool. Swimming in the sea is better than in a pool. And here are the rest of the items. Please write them down. And this is all that I have for today, my students. Have a nice day.